Hello everyone, Håvard Lunde here, and welcome back to another episode of the Moonscape update, as I like to call it. It has been forever and a day since I did this, so I have to admit I'm a little bit nervous, but I'll try to make it short for your benefit as well as mine. Um, I wanted to wait until I actually had something solid, something concrete to share with you guys. As I've said many times, I'm not going to make videos just for the sake of it. So I wanted to reach a certain point in the making of the new album before I sat down to actually talk to you guys about it. And I kind of feel that I'm at that certain point right now. So today I'm here to give you this little update on how things are going. Just over a year ago, I started writing material for a new album while I was waiting for the final vocal tracks for the latest album, Entity Chapter 3. And I wrote 4 songs that came together pretty effortlessly, I would say. The only idea that I had to begin with was to write songs that were heavier and more to the point compared to Chapter 3, which is one single 42-minute composition. I was starting to feel that I needed to move on from that whole entity thing, longer songs, storytelling, and all that. And I felt very strongly that the story had come to its proper conclusion. So I realized that maybe it was about time to try something different. Right now, I feel I'm at a point where I'm more comfortable disclosing a little bit more about the next album. I've been sharing some shorter clips and previews on Facebook and Instagram. And I've made a playlist here on YouTube as well called Making Moonscape number 5. In case you might want to get some impression of what the next album is going to be like. The writing process is actually done as far as I'm concerned. I've written 8 songs, including an intro, 6 normal length songs, and a doomy atmospheric sort of thing towards the end of the album, 20 minutes long. I think we're looking about 50 minutes of music if all the songs make the album. I've recorded some really sloppy, basic, temporary guitar tracks as placeholders until I'm ready to record the proper final tracks. But I need to get some other things done before I get to that point, and my guitars need some maintenance as well. So now that I have the finished frameworks for all the songs, I can get into a little bit more detail and work on the programming side of things, like writing keyboard parts, adding layers, strings, brass, effects, and so on. There aren't quite as many symphonic parts on this one. There are a few, but I'm trying to get more into the different types of articulations to try to make each instrument sound better and more realistic. I'm still learning, obviously, but it's those little things, like those little improvements, discovering new things, adding them to the process. All those little things that make a difference. That's what keeps it fresh and interesting, at least from my point of view. So I'm really enjoying the process, and I think the outcome is going to be a really, really good album. So that's all I had for now. I'm not going to ramble on for too long about all kinds of crap, but I just wanted to let you in on where things are at, how things are going, and all that. I don't want to share too much just yet, but as I said, I have 8 songs. I do have a possible album title that I've had for a while, and I do have an idea about a sort of theme or concept, but There's not going to be a typical storyline on the album, I can tell you that much. I would just like to say that I sincerely hope you're all well, that you're happy and healthy and thriving and all that. That being said, I know there are a couple of you guys out there that aren't doing that well for different reasons. I'm obviously not going to mention any names, but if you're watching this, I want you to know that I'm thinking about you guys, and I'm hoping you'll feel better very, very soon. If you haven't checked out the new album, Entity Chapter 3, I hope you'll consider doing so. I still have way too many CD copies left in stock. Even the previous album, I still have a few copies left. So please consider ordering one. I would really appreciate that. That kind of support really means a lot to me, and I hope you know that. As I always say, I'm really proud of the new album. And although I know I'm biased, I have to say that I think it's well worth checking out. So head over to moonscape.bandcamp.com and grab your copy from there. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.